And we are back once again to My Hero Ultra Impact. Today, we are doing the brand new event, Reclaim the Heart of the Liberation Warrior. Seems like it's gonna be a Dobby-centric event with all the fire. Especially since it's blue flames. So that's how you can tell that's not Endeavor or Shoto. Reclaim the Heart of the Liberation Warrior, one of two. Soon after the formation of the Paranormal Liberation Front, Heya! You called, so here we are. Tomura isn't feeling too good, so he'll rest in his room today.
Oi.
You're late! Who takes an hour to come when they're called? Couldn't be avoided. I was at a really fun part of my game.
Soka.
Oh, you guys are here too. Gotta be a big deal for the former leader to show up. We were meeting here before all this. We are involved in this matter too, so we stayed back. By the way, do you have any guesses why you were called here? Sure, I guess. I mean, there are 1,000 reasons. Nope, no clue. There are so many possibilities, I couldn't make any guess. We are villains, you know. It's just what we do. Each and every one of you are so infuriating!
Yare.
When stated so boldly, it almost seems noble.
Nah.
Well, why did you actually call us here? It's about how you handled that conflict between front members. Conflict. Ah, you mean that. Is this where the front members are fighting? I can't see any good coming from these guys intervening in party members or front members fighting. Because I can imagine that Dobby would probably just burn them. Spinner can probably be reasonable and talk the members down. But if Dobby's being commanded or if he has no patience, he'll probably just burn the members for not listening to him. Oh, you were called to resolve this conflict as well?
Huh?
I'm guessing you too then. Why did we even need to come here? You had to leave just as you were finally being Tomura in the game. I was so close to sealing the win! Damn it!
Nah.
By glance, there doesn't seem to be any fight. Are they done?
Yeah.
No. They just calmed down a bit and are explaining their positions. I see. What were they even fighting about?
Yare.
They had a lot to say. But to put it simply, a difference of opinion about the Paranormal Liberation Front. To put it bluntly, the cause was friction between those for and against the Paranormal Liberation Front. Huh? We only joined this group because of you, Redestro. But now you suddenly tell us that this complete stranger is our new leader? I'm just wondering, were these guys not around during the invasion/battle between the League of Villains and the Liberation Front? Because it's not so sudden after half your forces get destroyed because of the League of Villains. Because they kind of proved why they should be in charge. Like, Reed Destro lost a leg, and they lost basically their city.
感謝するよ
I am glad to hear your faith in me, but I believe that Tomura Shigaraki is indeed most suitable to guide us on a new path. You are our only leader. I don't want to take orders from anyone other than you.
え
As you can see, they are hard to persuade. Well, this really shouldn't even be a persuasion. Like, it should just let them leave the Paranormal Liberation Front if they don't want to be here, because the leadership isn't the same anymore. Like, how important are these members? Because these seems like grunts that we can just let walk away. But then again, the Paranormal Liberation Front has been secret for years, and the only reason that they could be secret is because no members ever leave, and if they do try and leave, possibly death? They are really devout. You can see the impact of your intense activities.
そうですね
Yeah, we are truly blessed.
困りましたね
Even still, it is not our intention to cause rifts in this organization. As comrades who fought together, I would like to handle this delicately.
おい
Hey you!
ん
Huh? Ah! Wait! I feel like he's totally gonna burn them. You're Dobby!
な
So let me get this straight. You don't like this organization now that we're on top, right? That's right. We love the Meta Liberation Army, with Redestro on top. Like, why would they say this in front of the villains? They are literal villains! Look at what they did to your people! And yet, you're gonna trash talk right in front of them? But this organization has been soiled by you people! Our Liberation Army is no more!
勘弁しろよ
So you just gonna stand there and whine? Huh? We've got no duty to fulfill your wishes. If you don't like this organization as it is now, you should try to make your own ideal group. Then you can get a group that acts just as you like. Plus, we wouldn't have to put up with your whining. It's a win-win. What? Now you're just mocking us. Don't like it? Then come at me.
いいぜ
If you beat me, maybe I'll bring your request to the leader. You'll pay for this. Come on. Wait a minute. There's no need to be so tough. Stop, Trumpet. Huh? But, Redestro.
うん
I would like to see their response a little more. It is necessary to deepen our understanding of one another as comrades.
はい
I understand. As you wish, sir. I love how Trumpet just folds instantly every time Redestro speaks up. It's like, even though he's against this, just because Redestro kind of makes a point, he's like, alright, if that's what you think we need to do, sir. Even though I think Dobby's totally gonna kill these guys, because there's no way he would hold back on some random grunts. Dobby looks like he's having fun. I wish we could have fun with him. Let's hold back for now. If we all go, he won't relieve any stress.
いや
We'll have another chance eventually. Just go crazy to your heart's content then.
なあ
I did go a little wild, but in the end, I put an end to the conflict. Your violent actions have only caused more problems.
おい
The dissidents who are unhappy with your methods have begun some troublesome movements. Internal information about the Paranormal Liberation Front, primarily about your group and the Pro-Front faction. They're trying to sell this information to other villain groups.
Huh?
Huh? That would leave the Paranormal Liberation Front full of holes. Information can be very useful to organizations we are in conflict with. Even information that seems inconsequential may contain secrets. It is dangerous for these dissidents to judge. We have some responsibility too, as we were there. However, I think it is best for the involved parties to take clear action in this case. So that's that. We've identified a location that the dissidents used to gather. Go put an end to their efforts and make an example out of them. Well, I've got stuff to say, but I just gotta beat these dissidents until they shut up, right? This is a pain. But maybe we can relieve some stress instead of just watch like we did.
Oi.
Let me remind you, do not kill them. This may be low level, but they are useful. We can't reduce our numbers recklessly. I'm just wondering, how far and how dangerous do our own members gotta be before we actually kill them? Because them releasing secrets to enemy organizations seems like a pretty serious crime. So I would imagine they deserve to die for this. They already started their own splinter faction in our faction. So they're not too far from starting a revolution. Of course I know that! No clue! Don't worry, we won't make things needlessly difficult. Let's go now, shall we? They left. Let's follow them after a little. Indeed, I must fulfill my responsibility and see this through. So his responsibility is to follow and make sure they do the responsibility? Like, if it's actually his responsibility, wouldn't he go solve this and go talk to those people that follow him? Let's just see how the comrades of the Supreme Leader handle this. They are not going to handle this well. They're going to make this a bloodbath. But that art of Dobby is so badass. I love it. Him just almost being a skeleton that has skin. Wow. Look at these guys just dressed up in school uniforms. Like, why? Is the Meta Liberation recruiting kids? I expected a little bit more from them, but I mean, whatever. Alright, second battle. And we win! Now we've crushed the revolution. We have crushed this liberation of the Paranormal Liberation Front. Hooray, we are the heroes. Or villains. Alright, there's part 2. It's like, damn, I love that art so much. He's just so scary. Like, he gives me chills, actual aura. Reclaim the heart of the Liberation Warrior, 2 of 2. Like, he may not be killing them, but he is burning them, maiming them, whatever you want to call it. He is just roasting them, cooking them. Hey, what happened to all that big talk?
なあ
You're gonna kill us and Shigaraki and restore Redestro to the throne, right? Can't do any of that if you can't even defend against my flames. Come on, do your best. Ugh. Looks like Dobby's the only one who gets to play this time too. He won't listen to us and stop. We should just do whatever we want too.
おいおい
They're just doing whatever they want. Maybe I should give them backup.
さあ行くぞ
Hey! Here comes the parade of the clone army! Is this a brand new pose? I don't remember this pose ever for twice. Did they actually put new art for the characters so they have a little bit more dynamic poses? Some of them are trying to disappear into the crowd. Watch out for them.
トガ
Toga, there's one behind you. To the right. Twice. A quick attack is coming from above you. Hehe. Thank you for the support from above.
ありがとな
It's really convenient and useful you can stick to a wall and keep watch. I didn't even know that was part of Spinner's powers. I thought he just looked like a lizard man, but had no real special powers. His thing was just, his skin looks like a lizard, and he also, I guess, has a snout of a lizard. I didn't know he had traits or powers of a lizard, like to stick to walls. Because I don't feel like we ever see him use that power in the main show. Heh, this move is nothing for me. Okay, nowhere to escape in this ring of fire.
じゃやるか
This old man will compress each of you bad children for leaking out information. Heh, they all seem to be doing whatever they want, but
あ
indeed, their teamwork is art. So the Supreme Leader's comrades aren't just talk.
あは
Okay, all done. Finish binding each of them. For all your big talk, you didn't put much of a fight. You guys are strong. I really was holding back, you know. In a sense, it was an incomplete burn. Damn it! Kill me if you want. We won't bend to your will. Our hearts will always be with our adored Redestro.
えっと
I'm getting the creeps now. Why is she getting the creeps? I'm guessing she's getting the creeps by seeing how devoted they are to Redestro. But it's a little weird for her to be creeped out when this feels kind of like the same level that Toga had for Stain and that she has for her friends now currently. The same way these guys idolize Redestro is how she idolized Stain from the looks of it.
何言ってんだ
One of those fanatic believers. No matter what anyone says, only Redestro is suitable to stand at the top. We'll never recognize you people as our leader. That's fine. We don't really need your recognition anyway. What? You don't even need to follow us if you don't want to.
おい
It's like what Shigaraki said. Do whatever you want. So he didn't just mean that about his comrades at the League of Villains. He meant everyone in the Liberation Army. Do whatever you want. He would want his friends to do his orders, but if they do whatever they want, or decide what they want for their life choices, he's fine with it. And that goes down to even the grunts. Which is kind of cool that management doesn't care about their employees and what they do.
そうだな。
You can just remain loyal to Redestro if that's what you want. And we'll just keep following Shigaraki like we want. Do what we want?
なあ
But I mean, you do realize what you were doing was betraying Redestro, right? Huh? No! We were just trying to eliminate those ruining the organization! But that is betraying Redestro, because if he believes in this organization and who's running it, that's betraying him. Because you're betraying everyone in the organization by selling out information. And then if the leaders die, that will directly hurt the entirety of the organization, which hurts what Redestro believes in, so that is betraying him.
え
That's why you leaked information? To damage the organization that Redestro cares for? That's literally what I said, but just in a much simpler way.
ん
Don't you want to support the person you love? Why trouble them? Huh? No, that's... For us, Redestro and his ideals gave us hope of a brighter future. However, that guiding light was suddenly replaced with some complete strangers. Yeah, that just made us so sad and empty.
あらま。
That's why you ended up doing this. However, thinking back, we didn't want to create an internal conflict about the leadership. How did they not want to create internal conflict about the leadership? Or did these guys just want an assassin or organization to come in and kill the leadership so there was no conflict? It was just, boom, they're dead. Suddenly, Redestro is back on top. Is that how they imagined this was going to go? Yeah, I'm sure Redestro doesn't want that. How foolish we were. If you allow me, I'd like to dedicate myself to this group for Redestro. Right. I don't want to be fighting against the front like this.
そうか。
It seems your goals are set. We will be heading to the headquarters to rectify our mistakes. With heart on hand, we would like to loyally follow and fight for Redestro.
ああ。
Do whatever you want. Just don't cause us any trouble.
なんと
I never expected those stubborn anti-front soldiers to change their minds like that.
そうですね。
Perhaps it ended so quickly because they did not even bother trying to convince them. I guess that is a good point. Because they were just saying, do whatever you want. We don't care. And that basically worked. It's like they didn't even change their mind. It's just they kind of convinced them slightly that if they tried anything, that it would just hurt Redestro. So just be loyal to Redestro, who is loyal to the Liberation Front. So instead of working for the entirety of the Liberation Front, they're probably just going to work under Redestro, who, when he gives them orders, will just still help out the Liberation Front.
あ
Indeed, thanks to them, our comrades that went astray have returned to us once more. Their motivations renewed. I am sure these comrades will serve us as even more faithful allies.
すごいじゃないか
It appears that in addition to the Supreme Leader, his companions have also manifested the soul of liberation.
ええ。
Indeed, reassuring comrades, all of them.
行こ
Okay, the matter has been resolved, and we've seen their abilities. It's about time for us to...
うはーい
Hey, what do we do with this case? It has documents they were gonna leak to some organization. Oh? We should probably report to Skeptic.
そうです。
I think information about the organizations that want to know about us could also be useful. Why would they have information about the organizations that are in conflict with the Paranormal Liberation Front? From what I gathered, what was going to happen was these guys were going to send it to the other organizations so they would know the weaknesses of the Paranormal Liberation Front. Is she just talking about like the name of the organizations? Like that would be useful? Or did these spies somehow get extra information that would help weaken those other organizations?
ダメだ。
Nah, just burn it. He'll probably tell us to investigate all the information in the building. Huh? Hey! What are you doing? I can't believe Dabi just took it into his own hand. He's the one that told them to burn it, but in the end, he didn't even give them the chance to burn it. He just burned it himself.
Eh?
What?
なんと。
That was incredibly valuable information for us.
なあ。
You already gathered the important information, right, mister?
あ。
Indeed. All the documents that seemed important have been compressed. Alright, I'm a little confused here. So, did Dabi burn important documents? Or did he actually burn all the non-important ones? Because this seems to be going back and forth on positives and negatives of these guys. Because first it was showing that their teamwork is pretty amazing, but then it's showing that Dabi can be really lazy, or I guess all of them can be really lazy, and destroy stuff when they don't want to investigate or do more work. But then here, it seems Mr. Compress saved some documents and information. I know you don't worry about such things, and it would be a bother if you burned them while fighting.
おいおい。
Man, you had me worried.
よし。
You just misunderstood the situation. We're done here. Let's go.
やれやれ。
Haha. I panicked for a moment, but thankfully it was nothing. Yes, they know their own weaknesses as well. Such wonderful allies. I look forward to the future of the front. I've been so excited that my chest has been aching.
いいえ。
No, that may not be excitement. Perhaps it is stress. Yeah, isn't his powers literally the more stressed he gets, the stronger he gets? Oh. Okay, that's actually funny. They made him so stressed that they forced him to power up. Like, they scared the hell out of him. Wow, they actually gave him a slight power up. But yeah, overall, that story was just alright. It was just kind of cool seeing
もっといいショーを見せよ
all
う
the
か。
characters, like, kind of get a moment to shine here. Like Toga and who else? I feel like Toga and Twice really didn't get that much to shine.
エンターテイナーからのプレゼントだ。
Like, who got the most spotlight? Definitely Dabi. And Compress got a bit of spotlight as well. Trying to think, anyone else? Yeah, I really can't think if anyone else got some cool spotlight
いやしか
moments.
取り柄だったのに。
I just felt like it was Dobby and Compress. I guess Spinner also got a tiny bit of a moment, but not that big of a moment. Okay, that is cool. I really do like this Dobby. Pretty awesome. I hate that. I hate all this. Like, come on. Just hit her and kill her first. Damn. Even with 99, she didn't die from that. Ooh, damn! She just took us out like that. What the hell? Yeah, they are just absolutely wrecking us. What the hell? Damn! And we thought we were doing something here. Damn. They just annihilate us. That was actually the hardest, very hard battle I've ever done. Like, we were completely defenseless. We couldn't even do anything to them. But that was a good event. And it just showed more of the Paranormal Liberation Front time before the invasion. Like, I swear, they have endless stories to tell about that time. But it was cool seeing how these guys deal with people under them, but that don't respect them. So they just let all their minions do whatever they want. And it's like, if there's no way that they can convince them to follow them, then it's just follow who you want to follow. But I wonder what would have happened if these guys wanted to defect to be heroes or something else. Would they still have done the same? Be like, do what you want? Or would have just killed them at that point? But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed My Hero, Ultra Impact. Reclaim the heart of the Liberation Warrior. And if you guys enjoyed, please make sure to follow me on all my social medias like my Twitter, my Twitch, my YouTube, my DLive, my TikTok, my Kick, Rumble, Odyssey, and Patreon. And check out my second YouTube channel, and like and comment on all my videos, and even join my Discord. There you can stay up to date with everything I choose to do, where my streams, videos, or anything else. But yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. Bye.